The way you beat Canelo tonight, Spence, a couple of years ago, everyone is going to start making comparisons with your legacy to Floyd Mayweather. How do you feel you compare with Floyd with the resume you have now?
Listen, Floyd was the greatest in his era. I'm the greatest in my era. It ain't no need to compare me to Floyd or Floyd to me.
We unpack. We unpack. We unpack. Coming to your live boxing ego unpack. Yeah. We unpack. We unpack. We unpack. Coming to your live. I say, you hate to see it. Payday, you want payday? I know that. Canelo Alvarez attempting to try the age-old tactic that is tried and true when it comes to black people. Divide and conquer. Canelo says that Terence Crawford is way better than Floyd Mayweather. In this video, I will break it down, give you my truest thoughts. Let's go. What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing. Listen, people, I made a dedicated video about Terence Crawford. Phenomenal, spectacular, irrefutable masterclass performance against Canelo Alvarez, right? 30 minutes of nonstop fight coverage. There's nobody in the game doing it like me, I can assure you. I am the best in the business, and it's not even close. Me, that's who. No team, no panel, just me talking boxing. I highly suggest you check out that video, Canelo versus Crawford, what really happened, for more breakdown on the fight. I'm always going to keep it real. Now, I noticed Canelo in the post-fight, he tried an age-old tactic that people use against black people, and it's divide and conquered. Roll the clip.
He deserves all the credit. No, I try my best tonight, and I just cannot figure out the style. He have everything. I try my best tonight.
Compare and contrast the fight between yourself and Floyd Mayweather Jr. and tonight's bout with Terence Bud Crawford, if you can.
No, I think Crawford is way better than Floyd Mayweather.
I think Crawford is way better than Floyd Mayweather. Okay. Divide and conquer, the age-old trick. I'm not going for it. Both fighters whooped you. Both of them. Floyd, when he was 36, gonna be 37, whooped the 23-year-old Canelo. Bud Crawford, when he's 37, gonna be 38, whooped the bigger, older Canelo. Two different eras, same outcome. The black American style is hard to penetrate and hard to beat. And Floyd showed it in 2013, and Bud showed it in 2025. Shout out to both of these black men. I'm not going to pit them against each other. See, in a time where Floyd's retired, he's already had an illustrious career. He's done. Terence Crawford, we don't know his next move, but he's still in his active career. His fight was just the other day. What they want you to do is, people are asking these questions like, oh, but Floyd. And now Canelo's saying that. You're going to see people start posting it. People already probably have posted it. And then in the comment section, they're going to be like, he's right, or no, Floyd sucks, Floyd ran, and Floyd weight drain. I'm not doing none of that. Salute to Floyd Mayweather. salute to Terence Crawford. 2 different fighters, 2 different styles, 2 different weight classes, same outcome. So let's focus on that. The fact is, both of these styles, when it came down to elite black fighters, you failed. Elite black American fighters, you failed. It shouldn't be about, oh, Canelo says that Floyd sucks and da-da-da. And here's another reason why we don't believe what Canelo is saying. Because one, Crawford, he left you with no excuses, right? He didn't take a catch weight. He didn't do a rehydration clause. So you really have nothing to fall back on. Versus Canelo, because being he was green in 23 and the fight was at a catch weight, Canelo said he could fight Floyd at a catch weight of 150, right? Floyd fought you at 152. So for the last decade plus, Canelo fans, the Cinnabons, have used that as the excuse on why Canelo lost. Oh, it was a catch weight. He was weight drained. If you're 23 and weight drained in your weight class by shaving the extra 2 pounds, then you're a weight bully and you shouldn't even be in that weight class. Because when you're 23, your body is more forgiving, is more flexible, is more pliable. So you shouldn't be drained at age 23 campaigning slightly under your own weight class. If you are, that shows me that you're not even fighting in the right weight class. So get that out of here. Then they also said, oh, but Canelo, he was so green and he was too young. The great thing with what Bud did is
I've been hit harder. No,
there's no excuse. Bud left you with no excuse where it's really not nothing you could say because there was no weight stipulation and people said he was too green when he fought Floyd. He gained a lot of experience since then, fought everyone. So that's why Canelo's saying that. He's saying that. It sounds salty too. You're salty at Mayweather because he was the first to beat you, and you're salty at Mayweather because Mayweather, he always takes shots at Canelo to this day, right? There was a press conference. I believe Erickson Lubin was there, and Floyd had like maybe a black turtleneck, a black shirt on, and he was like, "Oh, Canelo Alvarez. Let me talk about Canelo. Canelo, he was some easy work." And he was like, "That was some easy work. That was one of my easiest fights." And then he did another interview saying Canelo need to fight David Benavidez. Then Floyd did another interview. So he called you easy work. He pressured you to fight Benavidez, which you didn't do. And then he was like, Canelo, steroid. So don't fall into the trap. I implore you, do not fall into this trap. Canelo is salty because both of these black men in American styles whooped him in different decades. And now the guy that beat him that don't really give him much like credit all the time, Floyd, now you're just being salty. And then now you're trying to do the divide and conquer. We're not falling for it. Bud is a phenomenal fighter. This generation's best. So Bud is this generation's best. Andre Ward was that generation right before him. He was the best. And before that, it was Floyd. And before that, it was probably B-Hop. And before that, it was Roy. You know what I mean? So the black American style is just impeccable. Very hard to beat. I'm not saying it's invincible or no one's beat him in his history, but we're seeing this. We're seeing this. When Floyd fought De La Hoya, he beat him. When Floyd fought Pacquiao, he beat him. When Floyd fought Canelo, he beat him. When Shane Mosley moved up 2 weight classes, had some tune-ups, and then fought De La Hoya, he beat him. Not once, but twice, right? Sugar Ray Leonard lost to Roberto Duran, but then beat him twice, so he wins the trilogy. You dig? Know your boxing history. Tommy Hearns knocked Roberto Duran smooth out. And so on and so forth. So it's been proven the black American style is a tough nut to crack. It's hard to beat. So I'm not playing this game of trying to pit Floyd and Terence Crawford. Floyd did his thing in his generation. Now it's Crawford's time. Enjoy that. Canelo's trying to like stir up some stuff. And again, Bud just left you with no options, no one to blame. You were bigger than him. He gave in to all your A-side demands, and he still cooked you and showed separation. Mind you, Canelo looked like he was ready to quit in no mossed in certain portions of this fight. Bud hit him with like a jab, like a 1-2 or a jab or something, and went like that. And Canelo was just like, he like almost like walked off like he wanted to be done. Like, man, you know what I mean? To me, that looked like you was kind of close to forfeiting. And then in the 11th and 12th round, man, Bud sizzled him. Don't let the maddening media or Canelo or whoever take these great American fighters like Bud Crawford and Floyd and pit them against each other. That is what they want. They want the conversation. So, like, just think about it. Bud whooped Canelo against all odds. Now they want you to focus on two black fighters. What, like, how does that even make sense? Hold on, let me take this off, because now I'm getting mad. I'm starting to get hot, and when I get hot, I get on a roll. How does that make any sense, bro? Bud, he's the one that stepped up, no rehydrate, all that. We know that. He's 3X undisputed. Let him enjoy his moment. This don't have nothing to do with Floyd, right? He did what he did against Canelo. Let's talk about that. Talk about Danny, champ of the world. Why are we talking about Floyd and pitting two legendary American fighters against each other so people can battle in the comment section and disparage one or the, oh, Bud's resume sucks. Oh, Floyd weight drain. No, it's a distraction. It's like the Judas did to Jesus. They're only here to cause distraction. Don't fall for the debate. Don't fall for the mousetrap. Canelo knew what he was doing. He had an opportunity to try to send some salty shots back at Floyd Mayweather. And at the post-fight press conference, he did it because he knew at the end of that fight that he had to give Crawford props because Crawford played your game and beat you at your game. He was better at all levels. You had size advantage. He matched you with the power in the strength department, right? So you at least had to respect his power because you didn't just walk through it. When it comes to experience and having to calm your nerves, he was composed. He was patient. He killed you with the jab. So the jab was better. He threw more punches overall. So he had a better volume of punches. He matched you wit for wit, ring IQ, ring general shit. All the scoring criterias of boxing, he matched you and bested you at. So you have no choice but to give him his props. He had way better footwork. He was way more dynamic. He didn't even switch hit. I told y'all. Y'all don't listen. I told you that Crawford's going to come out as a southpaw, and he did, and he stayed as a southpaw because there's no reason. I told you Crawford is a better, he's really a southpaw fighter that can switch orthodox. He is much better as a southpaw, and in his biggest fights with Errol and now Canelo, he's just saying the southpaw. That's where his bread and butter is. Left-handers give people problems, and he's too elite as a southpaw. He can bring in the orthodox if need be, if a person brings that out where he got to switch. But there's no reason to switch when what you're doing is effective and they haven't figured it out. And as a southpaw, he's a mother. He's too deadly. He's one of the, put him with the greats, the Pacquiaos, the Lattas, and all the legendary left-handers. Put Crawford right there. Usyk, you know what I mean? He's a legendary southpaw. So he didn't even have to switch stances. I told you all that wouldn't come into the fray. I was right usually, or once again as usual. And I don't want people, see, boxing fans have a bad issue with this, especially the media. In a search for clicks, let's let it be what it is. Crawford deserves his moment. He's 3X undisputed, the only male to do it. Clarissa Shields, another black American fighter, the only people to do this. Let them have their moments instead of trying to drudge up and pull up a Floyd Mayweather, because they only do it with certain people. Like, they're not talking about pitting Crawford versus Roy Jones or Ward. They're doing it against Floyd. You see what I'm saying? And Floyd already has natural hate. People hate Floyd or whatever, blah, blah, blah. So it's too easy for people to fall into it. I'm advising you, just don't do it. It's okay to live in a world where we give Terence Bud Crawford his just due as a great, phenomenal fighter, and then the same for Floyd Mayweather. And it's also a distraction from the real conversation. The real conversation is Canelo got cooked by a smaller man and his career is in shambles and it might be done. So talk about that before you talk about Mayweather. Crawford was asked about Floyd Mayweather and he answered it perfectly at the post-fight presser. Shout out to him for that. Don't get drug into the wrong conversations. Let this be about what it is. 3X Undisputed Crawford. Deuce. Live streaming can be tough, which is why I use StreamYard. Click the link in the description for StreamYard, which is an awesome tool that enables you to set up your stream with ease of use. Get great results with live streaming. It's what I use. Stream to social media with ease with StreamYard. Live streaming is here to stay. Engage with your audience using StreamYard. Great way to reach out to your audience and connect. So you need a tool that can do that. If you're new to YouTube and you're struggling to get views, one tool I can provide to you is TubeBuddy. I've been on YouTube over 10 years. I use TubeBuddy daily to crank out videos just like this one that you're watching. Learn how the pros do it with TubeBuddy. YouTube receives a lot of traffic, which also means a lot of creators, a lot of people putting out content. So you need to learn the ropes so you know how to separate yourself, especially if you're new, but even if you're a pro, use TubeBuddy. The link is in the description. Get more views, more subscribers, and a higher click-through rate, so ultimately you can realize all of your online goals. Use my affiliate link in the description and grow your channel fast.